for our first elimination game of the weekend in Austin as Texas State and Seton Hall meet up trying to keep their seasons alive.
Which has been her downfall.
Pierce yet to pitch this month, gets the start and swinging away, and Seton Hall comes up with their first hit of the regional after getting no hit yesterday by Texas. Leela Allen is aboard. Taylor Hill swinging away right at Earls on the first, and just like that, they double up the Pirates. It was a couple of seasons ago. And what a job she has done. The two-out walk earned by Carr. So not used to getting shut out as they were yesterday. Back up the middle, and there's the second hit of the game for Seton Hall.
Smith moving up in the sixth. A little bit of shuffling around, and Carmen Bass behind the plate.
These two offenses getting going. The leadoff hitter reaching for both teams.
Opportunities, obviously, that they're going to look at and say they could have done this different. But as a head coach, knowing that you want to keep them in the game.
Runners going. And safe.
Knowing that you want them to stay in the game because you do have an elimination game coming up. It's hard to see if the glove actually gets Trahan from with this long break.
Oh, they do overturn it. How about that? Angie Churchill victorious on the challenge. Into foul territory it goes, and the grab is made by Allen. 2 away.
Stories.
10 behind her as far as home runs are concerned, and earns the two-out walk. Carmen Bass, a .276 hitter. Over to third. Allen scoops it up onto first in time. That's a fair ball. Gilbert will hold up on first. And after a lengthy at-bat yesterday. Here's Hannah Alexander, lays down the bunt. Vanderford charging in. Gets the sure out at first for out number 1. Against the Aggies, Texas A&M. Winning the first 2. There's a base knock to center field. The runner, Aruda, got a late jump. She ends up on third. Runners on the corners. Friendly compared to
walking to work.
Colanetta over to third. Vanderford checks the runner and makes the play in time to first. Veteran move by Vanderford. With the hook hand that they use for good luck, but it does not pay off here. Randolph on the run.
Ready?
Jones to center, backing up his Wingo, and makes the grab, colliding with Pla. Smith ropes one over to first, scooped up by Gilbert.
Behind originally scheduled.
Zarate, one around, strikeout number 1 on the day for Carr. Ends the inning. The one in the portal, or balking at the challenge. Hill said, "You got it." And she has come through this season with the hit, and that one gets past Randolph in center. And Taylor Hill ends up on second to start off the third. The 3-2. This one lifted to deep center. Randolph on the run, looks up, and it is gone. Kelsey Carr with a 2-run blast.
The more pitches Kelsey Carr saw, the better her timing got. She was timing Glenley up with each swing and getting a little bit more and more of the ball. This pitch supposed to be on the outer half, and that is middle in. She stays right through that, and that goes dead center field.
13th home run of the season, 50th RBI. Again, what a comeback story for Kelsey Carr. And for Seton Hall, the no-hitter is ancient history. After they got shut out yesterday at the first 3 batters Glendy has faced have reached.
Threw extremely well, but Mullins came back in the later innings.
And immediately gives up a single to Abby Wingo. 7th hit of the game for Seton Hall.
An off-speed pitch that both Mullins and Glenley have early in the count, as opposed to trying to save it for a strikeout or the miss hit.
And to keep it a 2-0 game. Over to short, Earls on the third, and they get the force.
Doubled their win total.
And they put up 2 runs here in the top of the third, but the inning comes to an end. Over to Carr. Scoop to first, 1 away. How soon is it before you start pressing, knowing there may not be another game? The only Texas State batter to get a hit, Sierra Trahan. Swings at the first pitch. Second straight 1-2-3 inning by Carr and the Pirates. We'll talk to their head.
Change in energy can do that for a team.
But another base hit for Seton Hall, their 8th of the contest.
Played.
That one off the glove of Mullins, scooped up by Zarate.
Texas State can score 2 runs.
Hill chases that one upstairs for strike 3. This one lifted down the line into foul territory, and on the run is Trahan to make the grab.
Those pitches, especially up in the zone.
Shelby Smith over to short. Deep at the edge of the infield was Earls, playing that one perfectly. You see
Vance Earls based on the hit.
And she does. Good call.
While you want to put a runner in scoring position, you also don't want to risk that first out. Coach, I'm not a freshman anymore.
Pass over to second, and the diving grab made by Colanetta. Bounce instead. 1 away, 2 on. Swinging at the first pitch is Jones, and out at first. Again, aggressive early in the count is Texas State. And there are 2 away. Swing and a miss, and an inning-ending strikeout by Kelsey Carr. There is another hit, number 10 on the day. Second by Abby Wingo.
Establish the strike zone that way and get some jam jobs, pop-ups like this to Sarah Vanderford.
1 away.
Just trying to keep the game close.
Alexander gives one a ride to left field. Trahan is there, 2 away. Called strike 3 to end the inning, so Mullins gives up a leadoff single, and that is all.
The Zarate family.
I was wondering if the K was for strikeouts, as that one stays fair. Leadoff runner aboard. And a couple of strikeouts. The Big East pitcher of the year. Roped over to third, bobbled momentarily, and everybody's safe.
Game on it.
That's going to be in fair play on to first for 1. So now 2 in scoring position. Important moment of the season. Swinging away, and does come up with the base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes the tying run, and we are tied at 2. Trahan ends up on third.
And had a little bit of struggled as a sophomore, but in the biggest situation so far this season, she comes up clutch, drives this ball just past a diving Colanetta. Coach Woodard pushing the envelope, sending Sydney Harvey. Throw gets past Alexander. Heads up base running by Sierra Trahan.
If that would have been caught, we could have had a close call right there.
But really settling in the box right now in the 5th inning.
How about this? 5 of the last 10 batters have suddenly reached against Kelsey Carr.
But we're talking about momentum and energy, Alex, and I think you can hear from the Texas State dugout a different energy.
Vanderford to center, tagging and scoring. The go-ahead run is Trahan, and the Bobcats lead it 3-2.
Sarah Vanderford gets under this one. It's not incredibly deep, but Sierra Trahan has a lot of speed. She tags, makes sure she dives wide of home plate to make Alexander have to reach as far as she can. But
pass over to short. On to first, and the inning comes to an end, but the Bobcats have rallied with their season on the line, and Texas State leads it by 1. One to center, right at Harvey. Called strike 3, number 4 on the night for Mullins. Off of Zarate at second. The top
Base for Texas State this year.
Kelsey Carr snared by Jessica Mullins. It's coming out of the pen, helping out her cause by flashing the leather. That's a fair ball. Jones rounding first. It's still in the corner. She's digging for 3. And Anna Jones slides in there with the leadoff triple. Fair ball.
Anna Jones takes this inside pitch and she turns on it hard. It bounced fair before the bag. The question is, did it go over the bag? A great hustle by Jones as she saw that go all the way down to the corner. Hill in right field is breaking. I don't see her break stride. I think she continues to go hard at it. I think just the angle that it took off at, it starts tailing to that corner right away.
It's like it goes over the bag and then turns foul, but as you said, it already bounced in fair territory. The call is upheld. A leadoff triple for Anna Jones.
But can drive the ball to the outfield.
One hitter and 41 at bats this year. Over to second it goes, and home comes another run. A huge 4th run of the ball game, and now Texas State leads by 2.
This ball, taking this ball as far away from Anna Jones as possible, up the middle. No play by Colanetta at home to get Jones. The freshman Emily Baker, a big RBI for Texas State.
Zarate to deep right field. It's just 2 totally different ball games. That one drops in there. Oh, the barehanded scoop by Gilbert over to first. Season for the first time in 18 years, but they're not done yet. Smith with the leadoff single. Wingo at 399. Off the glove of Zarate. 2 aboard.
Tied the game for A&M.
And a big strikeout of Olivia Gilbert for out number 1. The Pirates down to their last 2 outs.
This was a phenomenal setup by Tori McCann, and pitching coach Josh Trevino went changeup, low out.
The year. Alexander over to third. Vanderford falls over, and everybody's safe. Hoping it doesn't come to an end in this inning. Perez over to Vanderford, on to second for 1, over to first, safe, and a run comes in. It's a 1-run game with Seton Hall down to their last out of the season.
An off-speed pitch. Perez pulls that. Vanderford trying to turn the double play. Does get the second out. Seton Hall still looking to tie this game.
The senior Ashley Colanetta, the Texas native. The 1-2. Over to short, and Texas State hangs on to advance.
What a game between these 2 programs. Alex, you mentioned it all game long. Seton Hall with such a magical run. It came down to the final pitch. Seton Hall fighting their way back into this game. You gotta tip your hat to the Pirates.